So let's see what goodies we got. Right, so we've got Father's Day deals, it looks like. A lot of Hugo and Polo. Dark Palm. I keep seeing hype about this one. 10 bucks isn't bad. I feel like I've seen it for like 14 other places. Gift sets, Rose Oud. This is a great take on Louis Vuitton DNA. Nautica Green. So, this Burlington 10 Blue Messy. How come I've never heard of that one? Comment down below if you've tried that one, if it's worth picking up. Barca. I keep seeing that bottle. I do like that bottle. Right now we're gonna go over here. Got the ladies' body sprays. This is a really good cherry fragrance. I think honestly, men could wear this if they wanted. It's a great cherry fragrance for the price. Sweet Tooth, $19.99. What's the size on that? 1 ounce. Fresh pear coconuts. Nautica Classic Gold Brush. What's this one? I do have the cherry one. Sheer Fleur. What is it, 12? No, 909. Huh. Cookie Crave Give Me Gourmand. It's actually a really good price, $27.99. Because here, oh no, it is $27.99. I saw that. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else worth checking out. Picard Platine, Booster Lacoste, a little overpriced. Messy 10. This is the red, and then they have the blue. Is this an Azaro? What? 54. It's not terrible. I see a Hawas Elixir back there. I already have that one. Rayhan Elixir, $34.99. Lots of Cayetto for Sun Untamed. Lots of Rayhan Elixirs. Cudlage Vanilla Dunes, $32.99. That's a solid price. More Azaro. Oh, I haven't seen this one here before. Mandarin Sky. A great take on the Scandal DNA. I did pick up this one last week. Go check out that video if you haven't on Grow. Continuum. Full bottle of Toomey. That's a steal. It's a great everyday masculine scent. Citra Car Blue. What's this one? Cherry and Amber. Love that one. Shanghai. Hold on. What's this? Limited edition Swiss Arabian? What? Ho. So we just got back from our local Burlington, and I found a limited edition fragrance. And to be honest with you, I've never even heard of this one from the brand. I don't know if it's truly limited edition. I don't know if it's just called limited edition, but we ended up picking one up from one of my favorite brands currently. And I only paid $24.99 for this one. Now I'm guessing it's gonna have oud. Yeah, it's got oud in the name, but super excited to try this one because A, I've never even heard of this one from the line, and B, it's limited edition, so count me in. And this is from the brand Swiss Arabian, and that's Shagoff Oud Royale. Yes, Oud Royale. Now, again, if you haven't tried some of their other fragrances, my personal favorite Patchouli 01, Vanilla 01, and some of their other Shagoff fragrances that I have in the collection. Now, if you're not buying tester strips in multiple packs of these, you guys are doing something wrong. Totally kidding. But get some fresh ones out. I really Hope this is gas and not a pass. Good atomizer. This reminds me of something right off the bat, and the color scheme reminds me of another fragrance too. I would be shocked if I get this one wrong. There's oud, it's woody, it's a little sweet, and I think I know why they might have called it limited edition. This is actually a better take on that DNA that I'm thinking of. Now, before we get into what I actually think it smells like, let's get into the note, and then I'll kind of explain a little bit of backstory. That's it. All right. So, 2023, interesting. This is a warm, spicy oud, fresh, spicy patchouli, woody, lavender, musky, earthy, metallic leather fragrance. Yeah, it's just, to me, this is such a linear scent profile. So all I'm going to really call it is a warm oud fragrance. Honestly and truly, I really don't pick out anything else. And this DNA has been so overdone in my opinion. So it's saffron lavender at the top, oud, nutmeg in the middle, base notes, patchouli, musk. So simple note breakdown, but let's see what they're comparing it to. Nailed it. Nailed it. So right off the bat, this one reminds me of Parfums de Marly's Haultain. Now, from my knowledge, and a little bit of Oud for Greatness, but I've heard a couple things that was inspired by, or Haultain was inspired by Oud for Greatness. And if I'm completely wrong, drop a comment down below. I could be completely off, but that's what I remember. And the color scheme, which I'll put on screen. Now, this color scheme here reminds me of Detour Echo by El Haramain. As soon as I pulled it out of the box, I'm like, oh, I wonder if this is going to be a Haultain or dupe, clone, whatever you want to call it. But where this shines is it's not as spicy as that DNA, nor is it too oudy or like too much oud like Oud for Greatness, or even Oud for Glory for the matter. But why they call it limited edition? Now, I've heard Haultain in the past was a Harrods exclusive. Again, I could be completely wrong. I'm just spitting out whatever comes off to my mind. It's good. Is it worth it? For the price point, I think it's worth it. It's a better alternative than Oud for Glory. It's a better alternative off the top of my head than the El Haramain Detour Echo. It's more smooth. It feels like it's going to be longer lasting, a little denser, a little bolder, but overall, not as harsh. Ah, boy. Now, of course, this wouldn't be a video if we didn't read the Fragrantica comments. So, the very first comment from June 1st. Oak Moss ruined it for me. It makes too earthy. I guess Oud for Greatness is one of those fragrances that can't be cloned in a very good way. Oud Royale is another example. The next comment. On the first spray, it's very dry, but it definitely blooms once it warms up on your skin. I get a lot of lavender and leather. The packaging is also top notch. I was impressed. 7.5 out of 10 is what I rate it, and I recommend this. And then some guy bashing another guy for his comment. And then once you truly discover Middle Eastern perfume brands, you become aware of specific fragrances that have a bit of an iconic following. I've heard Oud Royale referenced a few times, so I bought a 25 ml blind buy of this and Oud Elixir to see what the fuss was about. Now, theoretically, Oud Royale should be right up my sherry. Sherry? Saffron and patchouli are two of my favorite accords alongside oud, and there's some musk in here too, and I'm relatively safe ground, I think. I almost never blind buy these days, but it's fun to do so sometimes. The opening sturdy, high-quality box. You're greeted with a really nice, pleasantly Saudi green bottle. Undeniably high-end. All right, this comment's way too long. Oh my gosh. I'll put the comment on screen. This is wild. And the guy's ranking it like a 35 out of 50? Like, what's that even mean? But shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you for taking the time to write that review. I would never do that. But overall, for Shaggoff Oud Royale limited edition by Swiss Arabian, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, 6 out of 10 for Shaggoff Oud Royale by Swiss Arabian. Hey guys, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, but don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you never miss the next video. We do these like every other day and we sprinkle in some other fragrance related content. And also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, on all platforms at EnterTheFragrance. I'll throw those on screen as well. But as always, stay clean, stay fresh, and remember the world is yours.